Yes, Mayank, I'm here.
Ah,
So just a minute.
sure.
So good afternoon, everyone. This is Arpan Chanda. I'm from Kolkata. So I'm a strength and conditioning coach. So I've been working with football since 2017. I've been working in the top flight football of India as well as in Bhutan. So currently I'm working here in Bangalore in the Skies Table Tennis Academy. I can see many of you are here who are into the fitness line. And most importantly, some are personal trainers, maybe some are physios over here, some are fitness trainers, some are gym owners, maybe. So in the chat box, I want to know who is working where and what is your what is your past experience. So that will be great. So can we start with that? Hi, BFit Postural Fitness. Good to see you too. That's excellent. Hi, Shail. Martial arts. Yeah. Okay, Sahil, you are pursuing BPED as well. That's excellent. There are many opportunities with BPED as well. And others? Okay, so we'll start it now. So I'll be sharing my screen. So Mayank, can you just help me out in doing that? Like I'm sharing my screen from my laptop and I'm using my phone for the audio and the visual part because my camera laptop is not working right now. So that which one? Just a minute. Okay, so there is a screen share present now option over here. So I'm clicking on that. So I need to share it from I need to share it from the desktop. So here there are three options like Chrome tab, Windows, and entire screen. So I'm choosing the option Windows, and then I'm moving to the particular one, right? Okay. Okay. So today's topic we'll be working on like role of a strength and conditioning coach and the pathway to enter into the field. So there are many misconceptions that not everyone can become a strength and conditioning coach, and personal trainers are better than strength and conditioning coach. There are many conceptions like that. But then a strength and conditioning coach is different and a personal trainer is different. And there are many other fields in the sports line as well. So we can include sports psychologist, sports physiotherapist, then that sports nutritionist. So we include everything in this field. So here we are into more of the strength and conditioning because in India the strength and conditioning part is not that avoided by everyone. It is very less that people are into strength and conditioning. More of people are into bodybuilding and into the personal training part, which is also another good way to earn and all. So we are here to introduce the strength and conditioning, and most importantly, we are into like how we can earn more through strength and conditioning. So now, what is a strength and conditioning? So what is that now? So anyone having any idea, you can unmute yourself and say one by one. Guys, I want this session to be interactive. I want you to and want to talk to you guys. I want you guys to talk to me, give your ideas, everything. Be fit. Hello, guys. Am I audible to you guys?
Yes,
So I want to know what is strength and conditioning according to you guys.
according to us, strength and conditioning is a way of teaching how to perform and then know about the biomechanics, brain analysis, perception, how to improve our performance by doing a proper workout.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Sahil has a point here. It is used to increase the performance of the athletes. From my side, that I have said, reducing sport performance, enhancing. Okay. So anyone else who can put some more input in this? Okay. So first, let's understand that a bodybuilder, a personal trainer, everyone works on the strength. But what is conditioning? Yes, Mohammed. Strength and conditioning used increases. Yeah, that's exactly for the performance of the player. But how can we can increase that? So there are aspects of strength and conditioning. The strength part is all we know, that increasing the strength of each muscle, increasing the muscle fibers and everything. And in the conditioning part, we can say there are four parts of conditioning. There are three parts of conditioning. There is A, B, C. Where A for agility, B for balance, C for coordination. Okay, so these are the and even efficiency, that is also okay. Priya, yeah. So the capacity to 1 minute. Yeah, the capacity to withstand, compensate, and overcome any kind of stress or resistance. Yeah, that is strength training. So and conditioning is the process of redefining the association between the stimulus and the response. That's excellent. But we work on more on movement when you are into conditioning. So every sports has a different demand. So let's see what the slide says. So the first, a fitness professional who plans, delivers, and reviews the physical and physiological preparation of an athlete according to the specific sport. So when we are into a specific sport, the conditioning that a football demands, that is not necessary. The cricket will also demand the same thing. The martial art will demand something different, whereas table tennis will demand something different. So understanding the sport, planning according to that, the energy system that is used in that, what kind of strength we need in that. We deliver the plan to the clients or the players, the athletes, and we review what is the outcome and we give the feedback to them. So according to that we can go for the physiological and the physical preparation of an athlete depending on the sport. That is what. Yeah, my slide is blank now.
No,
Is it
it's not
visible?
visible.
Just a minute. Okay, okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So again, I share. So this is the slide that you guys all missed. So a fitness professional who plans the program, the session, delivers it to the athlete, and reviews after the session or after a certain period of time according to the development of their physical and the physiological preparation of an athlete according to the specific sport. So depending on the specific sport, we are working on our plan. So football is demanding something else, cricket is demanding something else. So every sport has a different demand. Is that clear now? So this is what it is. Strength and conditioning coach's main role. Now we enter into more details. So the role of a strength and conditioning coach. Can anyone say about this? You can just type. You can just speak whatever you want. I want you guys to speak. I want you guys to more interactive. Let's be interactive so everyone can know from each other what we are doing, what we are working on.
What do you want to know, sir? Can you just
So what is the role of a strength and conditioning coach? My screen is again not visible, right?
It's visible.
So what is written in that? It's showing
Role
the
of
role of
strength and conditioning coach, pathway to enter in the field of SNC.
there is something some problem happening here. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
So
just press the slide button, then you will get the full screen.
okay, let's check like this. So now it is visible, right, everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. So the role of a strength and conditioning coach. May I know from you guys what is the role of a strength and conditioning coach?
sir,
To know about
can I tell it in Bengali or Hindi?
Yes, sure. So एक स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग कोच का क्या मेन काम है, उसका रोल क्या है फील्ड में?
पहले जो क्लाइंट आएगा उसका मतलब गोल देख के उसका प्रोफाइल देख के उसको एक्सरसाइज का स्किल उसका एज देख के उसका स्किल के ऊपर डेवलपमेंट करना उसका अगर कोई फुटबॉल में है तो उसको कैसे ट्रेन करना है तो मतलब कोई एथलेटिक कौन सा सेगमेंट में है उसके ऊपर ट्रेन करना
Okay, so first of all, when you are into strength and conditioning, we deal with athletes. আমরা অ্যাথলিটদের সাথে ট্রেন করি, हम लोग एथलीट्स के साथ ट्रेन करते हैं, राइट?
हाँ वैसे ही बोल रहा हूँ एथलीट
hi, hi, can
তো
everybody hear me?
সবার প্রথমে আমরা অ্যানালাইজ করি। ফার্স্ট অফ ऑल আমরা জানি যে কোন गेम ওরা डिमांड করছে। तो हम लोग सबसे पहले क्या नोटिस करते हैं या क्या जानते हैं कि उनका मेन गेम क्या है, क्या उनका स्पोर्ट है, ये तो मेरे
Am I audible?
या
অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি জিমে আছি তো তাই জন্য একটু মিউটে ছিলাম ওকে দেয়ার আর কাপল অফ থিংস অর্পণ তুমি যারা বলছো স্ট্রেংথ অ্যান্ড কন্ডিশন আই এম জাস্ট কিপিং ইট ইন
আমি তো হিন্দিতে বললে বেটার হয়, এখানে অনেকে অনেক স্টেট থেকে আছে, ওরা বাংলাটা ঠিক বুঝতে পারবে না।
तो मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ कि देखो स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग बीइंग माई सेल्फ अ बॉडी बिल्डर विच आई एम इन द जिम एंड आई I can tell you like I've been into this bodybuilding profession for quite some time and also I am a football player. See, एक चीज बताऊंगा स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग ऐसा चीज है ना कि इंडिया में जैसे ऑर्पन ने पहले ही बोला कि उतना वैल्यू नहीं है बट कोई भी आप गेम उठा के देख लो कि चाहे वो फुटबॉल हो या कुछ भी हो उसमें डिमांड ये रहता है कि आपका परफॉर्मेंस एनहांसमेंट कैसे किया जा सकता है तो उसके लिए स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग छोड़कर और कुछ आप कर नहीं सकते हो आप ये स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग का कुछ ड्रॉबैक्स भी नहीं बोलूंगा बट कुछ लोगों के सिर में मिथ है कि स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग मतलब ऐसा ही है कि वी हैव टू बी ऑलवेज वेरी अजाइल ऑलवेज वेरी you know ripped and all it's not like that there are
times where you might lift a heavy weights than a bodybuilder as well. To be honest, I have seen people like that. But end of the day, it's all about how you're performing, because आप जो ट्रेनिंग प्रोटोकॉल आपका कोच या कोई भी आपको सेट करके देता है, वो आप जब जिस गेम पे इन्वॉल्व हो, वो आप फील्ड में कैसे रिफ्लेक्ट करते हो, वो मैटर करता है. करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग और कौन जो मैंने बोला.
Exactly, exactly, you're right. So the point is here that strength and conditioning is a part where we work predominantly on every part of the body and every part on what we are demanding on what the sport is demanding. So a power lifter, also needs a strength and conditioning coach or a sports scientist who is into more of the development of his strength, explosiveness, and everything according to what his sports demand. So in that case, we can say a power lifter is having a heavy body. Why we need a strength and conditioning for that? So in that case, we can use a former bodybuilder or personal trainer to train him. So in that case, that is very difficult for them to understand what is the demand of the body, what is the demand of the energy system that is used, and what is the demand that the particular person is needing in every case. So understanding the fact that a strength and conditioning coach has the authority to enhance the physical, mental power and the एनहांस करने के लिए बहुत अच्छा होता है स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग को. सो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में हम लोग देखेंगे, एक बार चेक करेंगे तो उसमें समझ में आएगा. तो ओके, वन मिनट. Okay, so now here we know that what is the role of a strength and conditioning coach. So it's like sports team, they doesn't hire a personal trainer or training for training the team athletes. So for athletes development and a SNC coach is much more effective than a personal trainer. अब क्यों इफेक्टिव है? जब हम लोग कोर्स करेंगे तब हम लोग को बेटर पता चलेगा. हम लोग अगर अंदर नहीं घुसेंगे तो हम लोग को पता नहीं चलेगा कि उसका मेन बेनिफिट क्या है और उसका विड्रॉस क्या है. और लास्ट में जो है स्कोप ऑफ अर्निंग इज कंपेरेटिवली हायर. स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग कोच का जो स्कोप ऑफ अर्निंग है वो बहुत हाई होता है और एक पब्लिक फिगर टाइप होता है जो स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग कोचेस जो होता है, तो उन लोग का आउटकम बहुत ज्यादा होता है. सो डिफरेंस बहुत है स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग कोच एंड अ पर्सनल ट्रेनर. सो यहाँ पे मैं पर्सनल ट्रेनर्स को छोटा नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन पर्सनल ट्रेनर्स जो है उनका काम अलग है और स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग कोच जो है उनका काम अलग है. So now difference between a personal trainer and a strength and conditioning coach. So now difference in that will come in the next slide. So what do you feel like? I want to know it from prehab. So what do you feel about the difference between the personal trainer and a strength and conditioning coach? If you turn on your mic and speak, that will be great.
Hi Arpan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So
Your name?
Arpan, my name is Dr. Lukman and
Hi.
I'm the founder of Rehab 1-to-1 Academy,
Yeah.
and we are also SPEFL-SC affiliated, and we have both personal trainer as well as strength and conditioning coach
Yeah, I follow your page
certifications
on
as well.
Instagram.
Oh, great, great. So Arpan, mainly like when we talk about personal training, it is more or less related to fitness in terms of if you are looking to work and your interest is to work in a gym setup or a fitness center, that is when you do a personal training certificate, because
So
that gives
basically, when we
you
work with the
knowledge
general
on
population,
basics of. Yeah, so
so
yeah,
basically,
general
yeah.
population, you can, if you specialize, then you can work with, metabolic training people and also with weight loss and all of that. And when we talk about SNC, basically strength and conditioning, you can say that you need a base of personal training, or you need to have a grounded foundation of anatomy, physiology, which is a part of personal training. And then strength and
Absolutely.
conditioning becomes easier to understand. So in that case, when we talk about a strength and conditioning coach, more or less, he's into training sport-specific drills, and he's looking into training athletes, or looking into high-performance training.
Yeah, exactly. So, what he mentioned is that you need to have a base, which is very important. Unless you know how to handle a single person, you can't handle a group. And when you are into strength and conditioning part, that's the most important thing, that you have to handle a group and you have to work according to everyone's choice. So every player is different, so you have to plan according to that. So in that case, strength and conditioning, be in a strength and conditioning part, first you have to know the basic anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, and most importantly, you need to understand the sport in what you are. And
Yes.
again, you have to know how to handle a client or an athlete. So for that reasons, base mark should be from according to the government scheme. So we should go for level 4 fitness trainer, then we should go for level 5 the personal trainer, and then the strength and conditioning part. So predominantly, you will be much more into the experienced way to handle the players and the teams, or maybe the personals. So let's see what it says. Okay, so the personal trainers are more into one-on-one training, which what was already mentioned, and then an SNC coach handles a group or a team, mostly of athletes. So which has been mentioned before as well. A personal trainer is authorized to enhance corrective exercises and general fitness, and SNC coach is authorized for corrective exercise, prehab, rehab, and the rehab for return to play, which is a very important part. So the after a player is getting injured, so the physio is working on the rehabilitation and the regaining of the muscle strength and everything. So after that, returning to the ground, returning to the play is very important. So in that case that is the main. In that case, the SNC coach is the main person or the right person, you can say, to handle all these things. So the SNC coach works as a tactical. There are tactical conditionings as well, which helps in adapting the style of the game or the environment that is inside the field. So it is very important to know that the authorization what you are. So a strength and conditioning, the work of a strength and conditioning coach and a physio is again different. So every profession has a different way.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
anyone having any question in this one?
Now clear.
Yeah, come again.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So next we move to how to become a strength and conditioning coach, which is very important. So we have a basic idea now what is strength and conditioning, what are the ethics of this of a strength and conditioning coach. Now how we can become a strength and conditioning coach. So this is something we should discuss, and you guys also should put your mind in this. So here are a few points. The one is not like the number one point is not like mocking a bodybuilder, but then the point is really clear that if you are into bodybuilding, then better to avoid the dream of becoming a strength and conditioning coach, because when you are doing some drills on the ground, maybe some agility drill, if you are a bodybuilder, your body is tight enough not to do all this. So in that case, you need to be enough flexible to give that demo. Unless you give the demo, then there's a big problem for the players to understand and to perform the same drill what you have to do. And number two, if you so since if that is the point, then if you still want to become a SNC coach, then follow the following things. So at first, you need to have a bachelor's degree, which is very important. Without that, CSCS doesn't allow us to go for the strength and conditioning. And CSCS is one of the best, or like the National Strength and Conditioning Association. They're the best one to deliver all the strength and conditioning programs and everything. So pursue an advanced education in the particular sport. So if you're into football, yeah, I believe that you should go into the football coaching at first. So you need to know what is the football is, because in football we work on more of the tactical conditioning. So which is very important, because of which you need to understand what is football for. Then get the credential. Okay, that's really important. After that, get certified. Once you're certified, then you get the opportunity to gain experience. You can work with small clubs, or you can work with athletes who are still in the amateur level. So you can do experiments on them. And most importantly, I would prefer that you should do the experiment on yourself first, what you are working on. If you get the result, then you can go for it for the further part. And research on the particular sports, what that demands. So the research is very important. You need to do the researching and do experience yourself first, and then go for the athletes. What I mentioned before. So put the drills on yourself first, get an experience from that, whether it's working or not, and then go for it. So most importantly, when you're working for any team, at that point of time, we can't just do experiments in a training session, because the time is very limited, and when you work with the senior players, they get irritated so easily. Then you can understand that this is not the thing where we can do the experiments on. So get ready, and be confident when you deliver the programs. So anyone here who wants to join, like anyone having any confusion with this, how to become a strength and conditioning coach?
No,
Yes.
no, clear.
Okay. So in that case, you can just go for the SPEFL-SC, the courses that they are introducing. So in that case, you can get a better, like a minimum certification to get into the field. I would suggest start with the fitness trainer, then go for the personal trainer part, and then go for the strength and conditioning. Evolve more, get more experience, and try to experiment. Okay, try to experiment on things what you want to do. Unless you do experiment on yourself, unless you do experiment on amateurs, then you can't go for the professionals, because amateurs are more of more of into the development phase, and whereas the professionals are into the phase where it demands the result. So in that case, you can't do any experiment over there. So this is what I had to say today. Anyone having any questions, any query, you can just ask me here.
Yeah, I have completed my certified personal trainer already. Now I can go
Okay.
for my strength and conditioning, right?
Yeah, you can go for your strength and conditioning. Mayan can help you out in this, and we can go for it as well. So no issues with that.
Yeah, once I completed, what will be the next one?
So once you complete the strength and conditioning level 6 from the Skill India, that SPEFL, then you can go for some. If you have a graduation, you can go for CSCS. You can go for UCAMP, the university in Murcia, that is a Spanish university. You can do from there the strength and conditioning. So those are much more detailed studies, and yeah, so you can go through that. So you can contact us, so we can just guide you guys better in this case.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, anyone else? Yeah, I can share my number over here. Just a minute. Yeah, you guys can contact me here. I can guide you further for the other things. Okay, so good one, Siraj. So शाबाश. So the conditioning जो प्रोग्राम है, तो ओके, तो मैं मेरा स्लाइड ऑफ कर रहा हूँ. तो इधर अगर किसी को कुछ है नहीं प्रॉब्लम, तो मैं स्क्रीन शेयरिंग ऑफ कर दिया इधर. ओके, सो कंडीशनिंग का मतलब है आप ग्राउंड में अपना कार्डियोवेस्कुलर स्ट्रेंथ को यूज करके मूवमेंट्स के ऊपर कितना काम करते हो टू द अकॉर्डिंग टू द डिमांड ऑफ द स्पोर्ट. अंडरस्टैंड? सो दिस इज व्हाट कंडीशनिंग. नाउ कंडीशनिंग इंक्लूड्स, क्या क्या इंक्लूड करते हैं उसमें? एजिलिटी, बैलेंस एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन, मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट. अब इसके साथ साथ हम लोग सबसे पहले जो प्रोसेस होता है, हम लोग प्रोसेस में क्या करते हैं? सबसे पहले हम लोग क्या करते हैं, क्लाइंट को, जो एथलीट है उसका पूरा टेस्ट करते हैं. जैसे स्ट्रेंथ टेस्ट हो गया, देन एजिलिटी का टेस्ट हो गया, VO2 मैक्स कितना है, मतलब कितना हम लोग का बॉडी ऑक्सीजन कंज्यूम कर सकता है, उसका टेस्ट कर सकते हैं. बहुत सारे ऐसे टेस्ट है जो हम लोग ये कोर्स में सिखाएंगे, जो कोर्स हम लोग के पास अवेलेबल है. तो दिस इज व्हाट कंडीशनिंग इज. For more details, you can contact us. We can just go for the course and start our things. Anyone else?
चलो
I think, Mayank, you can just put a screenshot over here. No, screenshot of the screen so that you can get the at least the name. I mean the names over here. No, you can check from there.
लेना गेम
Yeah, that's
गेम
great.
दे नहीं रहेगा
Yeah, well. बी फिट कुछ बोलना चाहता है.
ओनली लेम
लेकिन एक ही पेज बनाइए बिल्कुल सिंपल सा जो अच्छा दिखेगा तो कुछ होना नहीं चाहिए तो वो तो मेरे ख्याल से फटाफट ही हो जाएगा कैमरा में आ गया तो फटाफट हो जाएगा मेन तेरा एफर्ट इसमें जाना चाहिए इसको प्रायोरिटी रखिए वेबसाइट इतनी प्रायोरिटी नहीं ये जितनी अच्छी होगी अभी की बात बोले तो तेरे लग रहा है ना वेबसाइट तो भले ना भी कर
या किसी को भी कुछ सवाल है तो कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो हम लोग सेशन यहाँ पे एंड कर सकते हैं. तो उसके बाद मेरा नंबर है आप लोग के पास, तो यू गाइस कैन कांटेक्ट मी. Okay, Mayank, I think it's done. So if it is like this, so we can just end the session here. Yeah, great to know you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you guys in future and work together. Yes, sir. Thank you.
थैंक यू